seeing a lot of the ways that churches deal with and treat musicians when it comes to money. And a lot of it really is designed to manipulate us as musicians, and we don't even realize it. So the first trap is what I describe as this whole thing of when they ask you something like, hey, you play for free and we'll expose you to our congregation and, this big conference that we're part of, and we'll put you in front of a lot of people. Basically that whole exposure thing, right? And it's funny because you would think that the exposure thing comes from like secular musicians, or comes to secular musicians from secular stuff, like playing in bars and clubs and all of that kind of stuff, where people are offering, hey, come play for this and we'll give you exposure. No, 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 no. It happens in the church as well. The second one is one that I promise you're about to recognize as soon as I say these words. Check this out. Tell me, have you ever heard this before? As we grow, you grow. You ever heard that? I'm telling you, it was a long time before I really understood that this was basically a manipulation tactic. And what I'm calling this is like this whole volunteer now, or play for a little bit now, and then as we get bigger, as we grow, you'll grow. Those are words that I have really come to despise as a church musician. I promise you that this third one was going to be the most serious one, and it really is. It really is. So have you ever heard them say stuff like, this is a ministry, it's not a job? You've heard that kind of refrain before, even if it hasn't been said to you as a church musician. You've heard them say that kind of stuff before, right? And what that is this whole spiritual, what I'm calling the spiritual manipulation kind of thing, where they throw like these church cliches and church scriptures, and they rearrange scripture and reinterpret scripture to mean stuff, basically twisting scripture and all of this kind of stuff, or even just using it as it is to get what they want out of you.